Welcome to GeekCorner, and tonight on this exclusive interview of Megan Million, we are doing a follow-up of our previous topic we made was about simpleton or Sims. Now we question Megan, who is a Instagram model, about her view and her lifestyle and her dealing with Sims in general. Now, we managed to contact her, and she was kind enough to answer a couple of questions we were curious about. So, we are going to read all of the questions she answered, and we will finish off by telling us our thought and how you say what's the word I'm looking for, Birk?
Thoughts and opinions, I think.
Yes, thank you. So, okay, our first question to her were, how old were you when you started to be a model? And she answered, I don't consider myself to be a model, so there is no starting point or age, which is kind of interesting to view in that way. But
Yeah, because if she's not a model, what exactly is she doing?
I
You
mean,
might wonder.
I think that she's viewing herself more as a, how you say, not as a performer, but more as a, she wants to view herself that a model is a more professional level that she is right now. Like, she is a model, but she can be better as a professional level. So maybe she's referring to that.
That might be an interesting follow-up question.
Yeah. Now the was it hard to start off as an online model? What was the hard part? What was easy? And her answer was, I uploaded my pictures for fun. I wasn't allowed to upload all I'd like to be on Instagram. I went off look for a platform where I could do what I feel was fun and right to do for me. It's really difficult to use Instagram for me. I see a count of women and content for which I would get reported and not shown as big as an audience as they are. I don't know exactly the reason, but maybe it's a thing of luck. But Instagram's ambiguous community guideline and lack of freedom, as well as sexism against the feminine, give ground to this experience I am living. So that's a very interesting insight of someone who wants to grow herself up as a content creator for the platform she's doing actually.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm.
And she is right, it can be difficult to get in line with what Instagram wants. I haven't experienced that myself, but I get that if you have more spicy content, you could say, it might be more difficult to get it out there compared to others.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Now,
That being said, she does post some spicy content as it is.
yes, yes. I mean, okay. To our listener, we are going to post a link to her Instagram account, and she has more link there. So if you want to follow her, do so. She's a very kind and very interesting person. So, okay. Our next question was to her: when and why did you decide to brand yourself in the direction you are now? I never took a really conscious decision to say this is my brandy, this is who I want to represent or act to be. I'm just myself. I do what I bring joy to me. That's it.
That is a really excellent question, if you ask me. As an artist, I think it's important to do what makes you happy, not the people who follow you. Of course, it's important to interact with your fans, if you have any, but you should focus on making the art for you
Yeah,
and make it so that you are happy, not try to be a people pleaser.
yeah, and I do agree that much of her picture relate to, like she said, she's taking the picture because that's who she is as a person. She wants to have fun. She wants to represent by being true by herself, which is good because most of her picture are elegant, which are good taste. Uh,
While still being spicy.
I mean, yeah, if you look like that, of course you're spicy no matter what you do.
Yeah, but that is a conscious choice usually.
Exactly, exactly. Did you get help or did you do things by yourself? And the answer was, I did almost everything myself. I guess we shout each other out, etc. Apart from that, from for English, I get help sometime from a friend. Okay,
Hmm.
I have noticed that most models in Instagram have like a shout out for shout out. Like if you do a shout out for them, they do a shout out for you.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, and
I'm not too familiar with it myself, but uh, maybe artists do that too. It's quite possible, I'd say.
mm,
But in their line of work, I guess you could call it, I think it's important to get attention from others to be able to show off what you can do.
yeah, I think it's important for them to grow as not as big as possible, as soon as possible, but nurture their follow up in a way that they can secure their own fan base.
Yeah, sure, there's not much growing going on, is there?
Mm. How was the relationship with family and friends when you started this lifestyle? Nothing changed. My friend asked for help on their account sometimes. That's good to hear. I mean, that's very good to hear overall. That
Yeah, supportive families are very important for everyone
yeah,
if they decide to take a maybe unusual choice in life. I mean, if your family is against it, then it's going to be difficult. If they're, on the other hand, supportive, then it's going to be easier to get more passionate about it, you know?
yeah, no, but it is a saying that if it gives you money and you have your dignity,
Hmm.
then it's nothing wrong doing the things you love to do. You know.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, there's plenty of artists who do more spicy stuff than I do,
I mean,
which is saying something.
yeah, yeah. Okay, let's not walk to that rabbit hole, but yeah, you all know what we're referring to. Okay, do Sims being supportive of you, or have they are they against you? Simp we're referring to simpleton men that are desperate for attention by good-looking women. How do you feel about them? And she replied, I have nothing against people who wants attention. It's human nature. I like being shown support and appreciation for who I am and my lifestyle. So if you now your boundary are friendly, supportive, and love my look, be my fan, my subscriber, and help me continue and grow.
Mhm.
You know what? I think she lay out perfectly fine. Like you can be a fan, you can be a person that wants her attention if you're willingly to pay to have her attention to look at your. Then it's nothing wrong with that. But like she put it, you need to be on your boundary, not go super wacko, cyber stalker, desperate.
Yeah, it's like I always say, there's people for everything.
Yeah. Uh, our next question was, how hard was it to on the promotion to get yourself to where you are now? Promotion is extremely difficult. Sometimes I really haven't gotten my head around completely yet. I told you about my struggles with some platform. I think there are many out there who reach what I have. Do shout out, be consistent, etc. The usual. I
Hmm.
mean, yeah, I can really imagine her struggle from. I mean, it's like this. If you haven't had any follower from the start, like you go clean, it must really be an uphill battle because there are so many other people doing what they are doing.
Yeah, and it's the same in pretty much every business. There's numerous musicians, excuse me, musicians, artists, and a lot of people like that who try to get known, and only a few get really, really many followers.
Mm.
And of
Now,
course, it depends on what they do, how they do it, and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah. Now, how do you feel about doing this as a living, modeling, OnlyFans, etc.? And she put it, I like it, like putting on makeup, getting lingers. My fans sometimes buys me cosplay things, nurse outfit, lingers clothes. I love being their dress up dolls. I shoot myself at the moment. The lighting is sometimes really bad. And it's far from professional. Maybe it's a part of the appeal though. I promise I always try to do my best. I hope to keep making new and interesting content for my fan and develop the quality as I can. Of course, it helps if I get a lot of attention and support.
I just want to point one thing about this. It's lingerie, just so you know.
Okay, lingerie.
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 Okay, we're gonna have to take the language
Okay,
lesson
okay.
later.
If,
It's sexy underwear.
yeah,
Simply put.
sexy underwear. I have very difficult to pronounce that, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. I mean, I like her response. It's like very interesting that she's. I mean, she views herself as a dress-up dolls, and by definition, he is technically a cosplayer.
In a sense, at least.
I mean, sure, it's more like on demand. She
Yeah, but
only.
she's just selling a nice way she looks,
Exactly. So
which is fine, of course. And it's an interesting way to do it, isn't it?
I mean, okay. It's also not far off from other cosplayers doing, because I do know that some cosplayers like, oh, you want me to cosplay this? Well, support me to buy the material to build this cosplay. So technically, what she's doing is not far off from others doing the same.
It's a business like any other, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. If you choose to be someone different, who would you be? I'm happy with who I am.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, some people have found what they really want to do.
Yeah.
Some haven't.
I mean, to me, that sounds more like she has fulfilled her requirement and she never hesitate for anything else, which is wonderful because not many people has that luxury of finding themselves in life.
Yeah, those few are really lucky, I can tell you that.
Okay, what is your ambition and goals in life? Be happy, be free. Okay, simple, but I can understand from her lifestyle, which is wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to be free about doing what they love to do?
Yeah, okay. Have you been recognized in your local area? Yes, sometimes. I can imagine that. I can.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to not see her, you know.
Okay, we do know that she's from Valencia in Spain, and from personal experience, I do know that many beautiful women living in Spain overall. So, yeah, she would like blend in, but she's so unique in her appearance that yeah, I can imagine many people recognize her quite easily, even
I
from
mean, it's
afar.
like, if I'm going to be cruel about it, it would be like a live Barbie doll walking around.
Yeah, that's the most easy ways to put it in. Okay.
Yeah, no offense, of course, she looks gorgeous, of course, but I don't know how else I'm going to describe it.
I mean, she's just gorgeous. That's the only way to put it.
Yeah.
How is your interaction with your fan? Has it changed over time? What would you like it to be? I like OnlyFans, AVN, and my fans. I can choose who I interact with. My fans have to pay to interact with me, so they approach me with the limit I set. I never had a problem with anyone, yet to be honest, I get a lot of uplifting messages. I was ill the other day and I received lots of well wishes, for example. I hear from the life of my fans. It's become a supportive conversation most of the time. Sometimes I am asked for advice, my opinion on a currency in their lives. I mean, that's wonderful. That's completely wonderful, and I do like she pointed out that she set the limit, which is good, because
Yeah, I mean, some fandoms and stuff like that, they can be really toxic about how they respond to others.
yeah, and some people may be too desperate for attention. Like, and is she good that she still can be socially offer, and she's caring enough to actually give an opinion if someone asks for it.
Yeah, I mean, people in her line of work usually would probably be kind of hard to approach.
Yeah. Okay. On the free platform, it's different. I don't answer almost ever. I can spend all my day talking to stranger and get a lot of a message. My fans pay me to chat. No, my fans pay to chat with
chat
me
to me,
to me.
yeah.
So that's that is who I invest my time with, and it helps me grow too. Also, the fact you have to pay assure that I'm approached almost only to by someone supportive and appreciative, which makes it easier too. Now, I can understand why she doesn't answer all the time on the free platform, because yeah, she doesn't know if she wasting her time on people that are not supportive, which is understandable. And it's also true that, I mean, why would she be social to someone that doesn't support her financially while wasting time on someone that she maybe not even know who even likes her picture, you know?
True.
It is, like you say, it's a business. So she needs to secure her income in a way. So yeah, I understand that. I understand her thinking, why she's doing what she's doing.
Still, it is nice that she talks to some people
Yeah,
on
no,
the free
I mean,
platforms.
like she put it, I don't answer almost ever, but she can answer, which is appreciative. I mean, she is a human being with a good heart, you know, which is very good. What is a normal day for you? I sleep, I wake up, I eat, I do my makeup, I put something I like, I buy grocery or go shopping sometime, watch movies and series at home, sometimes I meet friends for dinner. I don't think my life is very different from others. Okay, so besides doing some modeling and putting pictures on Instagram, she's technically like any other person in life.
That's the dream, isn't it?
I mean, she has, like she said, she's totally free and her own freedom. Like that's really impressive.
Yeah.
So
Quite something to strive for, I'd say.
yeah, I mean, if you achieve that, then you are in the nirvana, literally.
Yeah, pretty much.
How do you plan your content for your platform? My plan is to upload one video every Saturday that my fan can buy to see. Apart from that, I have nudes, topless content, and when you subscribe without extra costs, video and picture, I try to have content for platform where I can't show more, and for the same outfit for my VIPs, which is and she also put as mentioned, I have a big passion for how do you say that word now?
Lingerie.
Lingerie.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, lingerie. I like role play too. So if you want to dress me up in something, tip me or give me, and you get to see me in it. I mean, at least she's adaptable for suggestion, which is very interesting.
I mean, she's still running a business, so she kind of have to adapt at some point,
Yeah,
to some degree at least.
yeah, and it's also good. At least she's consistent. Like she wants to have at least one new content for each Saturday, a video, and yeah, I mean, I see it's a good pace. At least she's not overflowing or over making herself.
Yeah.
Do you personally buy the clothes you promote? Are they gift to you from the brand or from your fans? And her answer is, I buy my clothes or my fan have started to buying some things for me too. I think the last case is a win-win. Many of my fans love the fantasy of dressing up a silicone doll like me. I like showing myself off. It's a very logical and very strong and hot interaction for them to see their fantasy in clothes they want to see me, they want to see on me. I mean, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, who would pass up the chance to do that?
and like she put it, it's
I
like,
mean, who is interested in that, of course?
yeah, it's like she wants to flaunt her beauty. She wants to express herself, and if people are willing to buy her good thing, then of course she wants to show to everyone her appreciation to it. It's like, yeah, it's an interesting way, and as she put it, it's a win-win. So I can understand that. What was your motivation for becoming a model? No special motivation, just being myself. Okay, I can
Kind of
understand.
straightforward, yeah.
Yeah. If someone wants to be a model, what advice would you give to them? I don't like giving advice to other. We are all so different. What works for me could be terrorizing for other. Do what makes you happy. That's my advice. Live your life, not the life of other envision for you.
Really good answer on that one.
I mean, that's the wow, really mature and thought of answer at all. It's really good actually. Really good answer.
Yeah, I mean, she's very insightful, I have to
Yeah,
say.
yeah. I mean, for a person of her lifestyle, she may be more deeper than I give her credit for. You know?
I mean, it's like she says, live your life.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Uh,
Uh, now, let's see. What were I? Oh yeah,
do you recommend becoming a model?
yeah, and living your lifestyle. For myself, yes, absolutely. For others, I don't know. It depends on your personality, what you like to do, etc. If you realize it's not helping you or it's making you feel bad, do something else. If you flourish doing this, do it. Now, yeah, I can understand that. Like it's something. If it is a part of your personality, if you are an outside person that likes to show off your beauty, you know you're beautiful, you know that people appreciate your beauty, then yeah, go for it. But you need to be comfortable by yourself.
I mean, in a sense, she is kind of an artist in her own right, if you
Yeah,
think about it.
yeah. Technically, she's an artist. She's a self doll artist. She's making herself the canvas and liking to be painted
Yeah,
on.
unlike your average artist like myself, who use like a drawing tablet or pen and paper.
Yeah, I mean, but still, she has her limits. You know, she's only human.
Yeah, I mean, us regular artists can do pretty much anything we envision. She has the limits of her own body.
Yeah, and she also needs to be inspired by others, by her fans suggesting things for her to do, and etc.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, it's still good because she's living her free life. Like any other person would be super jealous about that.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
Okay, final question we asked her was, what makes you different from other in OnlyFans and Instagram as a model? And she answered, I didn't have time to look at all other models out there. I am very radical and unapologetical me. You can tell me you don't like who I am, what I represent or what I look like. I don't have time for you because I'm busy living my life. This is the only life I have, my only body I have. It's my clothes, my decision, my way of expressing myself. If you disagree, don't waste your time and interact because there will be no reaction. I only have time for something that helps me grow. If you're inspired by me, if you love what you see, if you have something nice to say, like my comment, reach out. I do reply someone respectful, someone nice. Be nice, and I'm nice to you.
Treat others like you want to be treated yourself.
Yeah, and it's like she's not afraid of expressing of who she really is, which is kind of like who she is. She's an expressive person, both outside and inside, which is very thoughtful of her.
Yeah.
So this was all of her question to her, and she is very nice. She has been painted by Birk here. We also you made an animation of her.
Yeah, that was not easy, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I mean,
But to be fair, I am new to the whole animation thing. But I have to say, it was a pleasure to be able to draw her. She is a lovely woman, I have to say.
yeah, and I can imagine that there would be more time you can draw her again because, like you said, she's a very lovely woman. She appreciates your style of painting and all that, so which is good. So,
Yeah.
and hopefully maybe we can interact and interview her again about something else. Now, we will link down below all of her links to her Twitter and her Instagram, so please follow, please comment. If you like, we will also put I will try to make like a file so you can see the answer she answered on the profile. Like we will screenshot and then upload it to Instagram so you can read the question and her answer. It will take some time, but we will also do that so you can read it if you don't want to hear our voice.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, it will take some time, so have patience, okay? Anyway, this has been Geek Corner, our segment of Hot Corner, and our interview of Million. And Birk, any last word you want to say?
All I have to say is follow us, follow her, follow me for my drawings, of course.
Of course.
That's all I have to say.
Yes.
Pretty much.
And if you are a model or a cosplayer, or you want to be promoted or have your picture drawn, please contact Birk. I will put down his Instagram link, so just message him and ask him.
And I will get back to you as soon as I can.
Yes.
All I ask is that I will need a base photo to work with if you want it to be done right.
Of course. And if you have any topics you want us to talk about, please comment down below and like. And please follow up, because we're trying to grow to 100 before the year's end.
Yeah, and not to be that guy, but to quote Tyrene Calypso from the Borderlands game, don't forget to like, follow, and obey.
Very well said.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
No, it's a very good one. Anyway, see you later, guys. Have fun.